Oh my goodness. I was muted. Why are we still here? Are we ready for some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Transformers My Little Pony Magic the Gathering cards? Being cinematic, oh wow, yeah. Okay, let me adjust something. Beep 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 boop 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 beep beep boop boop beep 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 boop 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 boop. Okay, I think we're ready. Hello everyone. Hello. I really like the fact that this box matches the aesthetic of our HANDCAM streams, like the words and everything. Also, earlier, a character was mentioned from the MMO. Let's see. Scrolling up. From Wooloo, which Wooloo is a Pokemon I do collect a little bit of Pokemon. Yashatala. Is it this character right here? I don't know. You predict there will be at least one Lalafell in the box? Maybe. There might be. And hello everyone. So many familiar faces and a few new ones. Sephiroth? Yeah, you can't see, but he's right there. This is pretty exciting, what the heck. And thank you to all of us that make this possible. Whether through views or super thanks or many other ways. All of these unboxing streams are made possible by viewers like you. Okay, that's true, even though I'm being silly with it a little bit. The entire Final Fantasy saga is here. I wonder if this is what number box it is. 252,000. Oh, actually 2,520,000. I don't know if this is actually the number of the boxes. But you never know, it might be. Hello, Duplex. Enjoying your new job? Nice. Made in Japan, yes. Actually, quite a few Magic sets have been made in Japan, so the print quality is exceptional, along with the boxes being a little bit different shape as well. This is crazy. I can't believe this is actually happening. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, are we ready? Oh my goodness. This was crazy. Speaking of Throne. Yeah, thank you. And by the way, let me show you something. I know it's not necessarily related to this box, but I want to show you a game I received on Throne. And I was a little concerned that maybe it didn't have English, but one moment. And before I grab the item, thank you, David, for those Throne gifts just now. the reading light and the candles. Thank you. Yeah, the music, it's perfect. I'm a fantasy music. My favorite color in Magic would definitely be either swamp or plains, so like white or black. But I don't really do any dual color sets, and I haven't really played in a while. Okay, one moment. Thank you, Duplex. Okay, so this is not related to the game, or like the card game we're about to open. But I recently got this on Throne. Let me take the plastic off one moment. I was concerned when I received it, as the side of the box is written in Japanese, including the back, and I was like, oh no, I got like a Japanese version, which is kind of cool, but also like, oh no, I'll be able to properly play it without having like a Japanese language module installed on me. However, when I looked it up online, it said that many of these titles still are playable in English, so that is good. But yeah, no, I will admit, when I looked it up, there were a lot of really like unfortunate like reviews about it, saying that this remaster took away certain things, like certain songs and certain elements that made the original game like extra special, but that overall it's generally the same. But yeah, the music is chilling vibe, nice. Okay, yeah. I just had to show you that. I thought it was kind of cool. Like, yeah, okay. Now, for the main attraction. Lollipop Chainsaw. I don't know too much about it, so... And yeah, Duplex, it was from Throne. Hello, Astral Umbra. And Bruiser, I hope you enjoy your cozy time. The best pull for this set, I have no idea. It's not a collector box, so, you know. Yeah. There wouldn't be like the golden chocobo or anything like that, I don't believe. But beyond that, I really don't know too much. I'm mostly just gonna enjoy the experience. Falafel? Is that a food? Is that congrats on 8 months? Wow. Okay. So either I can keep the zoom like this, or I can make it a broader, like a wide shot. I think this is pretty good though for now. Okay, here we go. The test is imminent. Oh yeah, you already know. Pretty cool full arts, probably red eye. Do you play another card game? Also, I do open these boxes, like, I don't open the box, but I take the plastic off of every box we open. I kind of remove, like, one extra step. So, yeah. And I do that ahead of time. Oh wow, that's actually really cool from Final Fantasy 15. That is really really quite nice looking. What the heck? Yeah, they do come in plastic, temporal. Almost every booster box I get usually has some sort of plastic wrap around it. Hello, it's a fun, silly zombie slasher. I am looking forward to playing that game. The bingo cards, and then there's Phoebe. Yeah, I haven't read some of what was said recently about the bingo cards on the Discord server. I think this is Noxus. I'm not gonna, know all the names and characters as we go along, because I have not played all of them. Really quite a few, actually. I have played some of Final Fantasy XIV, and some of Final Fantasy VII, the original one. Oh, and I played Final Fantasy XIII. But beyond that, there's still a lot I haven't played. And thanks to Throne, I have the Final Fantasy X and X-2 remaster for the PlayStation. Well, it's PlayStation 4, but it works on the PlayStation 5 with backwards compatibility. And then on Steam, I have the new Final Fantasy VII remakes, both of them, so I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, the music is getting really hype. And hello, Nick. And hello, Potato and David. Play more Final Fantasy XIV, play with you. It crosses my mind all the time. Okay, here we go. The check. Oh my goodness, it's so tight I can barely even get my fingers in there. What the heck? Oh wow. Okay, the pullback felt very loose. But there's some nice ridges though. You can feel like some nice ridges. It's actually quite pleasant. What the heck? Wow. I wonder how many other channels and whatnot do that with their boxes. Okay, so much candy, what the heck? Rip for your leisure, yeah. Yeah, there should be 36 packs altogether. Your lobster is too buttery? Oh my goodness. That's pretty funny. Okay, well. Are you ready to open all the repacked, resealed God packs? I'm getting a lot better at the glue too. These look pretty legit. I'm quite pleased with my re-gluing process. You can barely even tell. Oh my goodness, here we go. This is so basic Illustrator. This is a booster box where it comes with 36 packs for Magic. And it may be hard to read, but basically, there are a bunch of cards in the set. You're not going to get every card that's in the set. There's a chance of getting many of the cards. But there will be some cards that are extremely rare and whatnot. So if you were trying to collect an entire set, you would have to buy multiple boxes or go out of your way to buy individual cards. You will not get all the cards in one box. So these are played with the game called Magic the Gathering. It's a playing card game. However, you could also collect them if you want, which is majority of kind of what I do to some degree. And yeah, so you could collect them or you could play with them. And you could, even if you're a fan of certain characters, then even if you don't play the game and even if you don't collect Magic the Gathering, you may be inclined to buy this product to enjoy more of your favorite character, like more merchandise. You're okay, Duplex. I need to turn down the music just a little bit. Thank you, Moggy. You know, I'm curious. Does anyone know if Lollipop Chainsaw is actually safe to stream on YouTube? That would be so funny if it wasn't, because then maybe that would be like the first game we play somewhere else. Yeah, this music is really nice. Could be safe? Okay. Here we go. Oh my goodness gracious. And thank you, Maggie, also. Everything is so black and white right now. What the heck? I'm just sorry. I'm like really loving this aesthetic. Like, oh my goodness gracious. And you know what would actually contrast with it? Is this new cutting board. A new cutting mat from Throne. Yeah. Really looking forward to using it. It's actually really crazy how much of this experience is from Throne. Or over time, how much of it has come from Throne. Okay. I have the map to the One Piece. And the other side is plain, like plain blue. You can use both sides. It's a self-healing net. You said, do I not? Okay, I'm just reading a little bit. Lollipop. It was a little ashy, but you've seen it streamed. And Potato said, do you not switch to Twitch because of the YouTube members that are already paying? I am not streaming on Twitch. Not at this time and not for the foreseeable future. If anything, I was referring to a website I can't mention. Yes, temporal, it is quite invigorating, and the way that you mentioned, it helps a lot. Oh my goodness, yeah. The Marnie statue, the figure, is going to be really amazing. Okay, here we go. You're blue. Oh my goodness, that's kind of a funny slogan. Little pieces of stuff. But following, I'm doing good. Okay, the first rip. This music is like super fantasy. What the heck? I don't know the order, but oh my goodness, starting off with a beautiful card. It's just a token, but it's so beautiful. What the heck? Hold on, no, we have bunny girls right off the bat. I have to adjust the focus. What the heck? How is this already starting off peak? Your symbol's blue too? Oh wow, mana boxes. I see what you mean. You both do have blue symbols. What the heck? Ghost bunny. Yes, you do, because you're a bunny. What an incredible token. What the heck? I mean, that's like, if how could I get better than this? This is like peak right here. What the heck? And then literally a chocobo on the back. A bird. Oh wow, this must be some sort of crazy algorithmic. Like, I literally have never played this game or know anything much about this game. Yeah, lately on YouTube I've been recommended Insomnia, like videos where they just explore the city of Insomnia. I mean, like, what the heck? Everything's connected. Okay, the foiling on it is like, what? Again, with the Magic the Gathering, let's just paint the entire card with foil and not actually try to make anything unique. Foil. Manifesting? Oh my goodness. And foil, here we go. The ambience of Insomnia. Hello, Mimi Q. The red mage gear in the back is the red mage gear. Is this person a red mage? No, they're like something else because they have a big axe. Oh, red mage gear, like right here. Little fuzzies. Yeah, let me take the cards out of frame real quick and replace them with my serialized golden chocobo card that I totally don't know how we got there, and it's totally legit. The warrior class, okay. Okay, double foil. Both lands. It's still right, what the heck? Crossroads Village. Oh, also it tells you what Final Fantasy they're from. This one is 14. I can tell. Final Fantasy 14. A god pack, yeah. But no, this is probably not a god pack. I think it's just, you know, lots of foils. Final Fantasy 15. This is so magical, what the heck. I'm so thankful to have this little moment. Final Fantasy 2. So I believe some of the older games had artwork done for them rather than like screen captures from the game, which would have been pretty cool, but you know. No Tifa cards yet. Okay. Interesting. Show me your strength of will. And yeah, basic illustrator, that's kind of funny. Whipping out her knowledge of Roman numerals. Oh my. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14. I wonder how many people learned Roman numerals because of Final Fantasy. And it appears as a flip card. Interesting. She seems like a raid boss, but like totally waifu. You haven't pulled this one yet? Yeah, very pretty. The god pack, I have no idea. That's so funny. Very beautiful artwork of Ifrit. Ifrit, one of the summons. That's very beautiful, like a full art. She's literally a god, the one from earlier. Anima. Final Fantasy X. Which we're going to be playing Final Fantasy X. Like with the PlayStation 5, so this is crazy. It's pretty neat how, like, I'm glad I've had this box for a while, and I've been waiting for the right time to open it, and today was that day. And I'm glad I waited. Phoenix Down. Gotta get that revive. This is based on Final Fantasy VI. You can also see the cool Final Fantasy symbol. Yeah, Final Fantasy VI. Whoa, what the heck? Hello, 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 hello? You know, I'm saying the universal code for you need to look at the screen right now. Unless you're driving, then please don't. I'm actually gonna adjust the focus. This is gonna be a 6-hour stream by the time we're done. And the music goes so well, what the heck? A VV in one of the packs? Yeah, we'll have to see. A lot of waifus already, honestly, way stronger than I expected. Final Fantasy 9. No, Final Fantasy 8. Final Fantasy 8. Wow. The price for your meddling is death beyond death. What the heck? Oh my goodness, temporal. Safe travels, duplex. Okay, I'm going to lower the resolution. It feels like I'm standing in front of you, holding it like super close to your face. Yeah. Final Fantasy 3. I'll pretty much just kind of say the names and, like, I'm sorry, what title it's from. You can clearly tell the cards that or rather that I prefer, or, you know, want to focus on, because, I mean, we're adjusting the camera and all of that, and then we... oh my goodness, Mike Wazowski. And then we pull a Mike Wazowski card, and I just say, like, what game it's from, and I just slowly move it on. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 15. I bet this game is actually pretty fun, though I heard the later parts of it are, like, kinda meh. Okay. We have some, like, Gears of War. Wait, are these Shadow Soldiers? No, Final Fantasy 8. Dreams of Lasagna. That's so funny. We got a Moogle. And I had a feeling this was Final Fantasy 14 because I've been to this area, I believe, from the second expansion. Heaven's Ward or something like that. Oh my goodness, why? If I didn't want to play Final Fantasy 14, like, I'm resisting the urge. Why would I open this? What am I doing to myself? Hello, Akira. And Pencast, hello. Get a little chocobo kick. Final Fantasy 4. Okay, we got one of the cacti. I don't know what they're called exactly. I guess it's a Sabotender. I don't know if that's the magic name. I do have Pokemon Scarlet. However, and I've played a little Pokemon Crystal and a little Pokemon Red. But I've never beat any of the Pokemon games. Oh, I've also played, like, the Pokemon Snap game. That's pretty fun. A little bit. Final Fantasy 6. Sephiroth. Wait, what are they called? Like, Cactar? Yeah, Cactar, okay, perfect. Hello, Ice. Silence. I am finally tempted to actually acquire the Sword and Shield Pokemon games, but I feel like the gameplay would be so rough after a while. But to see the trainers Nessa in game, it sounds like a great idea, and then I realized I can just watch it on YouTube, and it's pretty decent. Because I don't know, I'm not sure I want to go through the whole game. The Genova project resulted in my inception. Final Fantasy 12. Just kidding. It's 7. The only Final Fantasy game that really exists. Okay, that was the first act. Wow. Oh yeah, it does get a little blurry because of the distance that I have it at. The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Games. Dungeon crawlers, that's unique. I've never heard of that. Is it older? Old, but gold. Wow. That would be a funny, and like, it's actually, okay, just throwing it out there, not a bad t-shirt idea. Seriously. Plain color t-shirt. And the words old, but gold. Okay. Sephiroth One-Winged Angel. Oh my goodness gracious. What the heck? From Final Fantasy 7. What the heck? And with the music, it's so cute. What? It's so funny. This is a great card. What the heck? Whenever a creature dies, like any creature, every opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Wow, that is crazy. Oh my goodness. A Schwab. Our first Schwab. I love Vader. The day I launch a t-shirt line is the day you go bankrupt. Oh my goodness. Also, the color scheme is still really lovely. Where the green ogres are like orcs. Oh, the Schwab card, okay. A crossover with a series called Mystery Dungeon. Oh, I see about the Pokemon. Let me read what you said for a moment. A human gets turned into a Pokemon and thrown into a world without any humans? What the heck? Okay. Interesting. Final Fantasy. Wait. What is this one from? Let me use this little oil here. Final Fantasy 2. Okay. Final Fantasy 12. It's like my favorite part. It's just seeing what game it's from. Okay, I can see it now. Final Fantasy 12 had a very unique like overall design when it came to the outfits. Like I don't know too much about that game, but the outfit design is very interesting. A spoiler? It's possible. Okay, summon Leviathan. The One Wing. That's true, the One Winger is a spoiler. Yeah. Take care, Dingle. Batman sleeves? Oh my goodness. Yeah, kinda like I could launch them out. Fantasy 5. Overloaded with spoilers. Yeah, that's true. Wait, this is a mount in Final Fantasy 14, I believe. Oh wait, yeah, literally it says Final Fantasy 14. Oh my goodness. The card layout on the Leviathan. This is like a saga card. It's more difficult for me to explain at this moment. Yeah, I believe this holds like a bunch of players, like 8 or something. Final Fantasy 1. Final Fantasy 8. Leon, I believe. Wait, Leon, no, that's Resident Evil. What the heck was their name? Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Wow, Kennedy. Okay, Final Fantasy 9, I believe, yeah. They have such unique titles, like, if you truly played each title, I bet it would be a really interesting experience. The Keyblade you get from him. Demo Squall. Final Fantasy 10. Okay, this one, but not foil. Final Fantasy 10. Also, spoilers. Yeah, mana boxes. That's true about the haircuts. You bought so much of this set. That's awesome, Pincast. Final Fantasy 1. You have quite a connection to the series that may go much deeper than most Final Fantasy players who maybe have only played like 1 or 2 games. Final Fantasy 11. Well, what the heck? Did they really just reference Final Fantasy 11? No. Yeah. What the heck? Can anyone confirm, like, this is from Final Fantasy 11? The older MMO? Oh my goodness, that is so wild. Well, Jossie, yeah, I wasn't sure if they omitted certain ones. It makes sense that they wouldn't. Final Fantasy 3. Sephiroth. Of course, destroy target creature and you gain 2 life. A little hefty at 4, but pretty good. And this coupled with like the emblem from earlier, if possible, like that's crazy. On Fantasy 7. You know, at this point, I could have. Let's see. I could literally have like a little Sephiroth shrine going. I do like the small one too. Nothing nothing for the binder yet. With Magic, it's tough because there are many cards that are really lovely. It's tempting for all card games to want to have like a binder and just try to collect the entire set. Like this one, like this token is amazing. That could easily go in the binder. Yeah, honestly probably will. And even just pulling out Sephiroth, it's not like I'm actually a crazy fan of Sephiroth. Although in the latest like Smash Brothers game, Sephiroth was like crazy OP. Vivi got banned? What the heck? That's crazy. Like the card mechanic or something. Oh my. I have started the Magic Waifu page. I haven't gone through all the stuff again, just to double check. But I do have a few from the House of Horrors, I believe. The train suplex? Is that the one where they're sitting by the windows? Okay. A fox waifu? No, this one is a bunny. Duskline? Yeah. Enjoy getting your pizza. I don't know that Crystal Chronicles are in the set or tactics. I thought this gave earlier. I thought this was from Crystal Chronicles because of, crystals, but then again, crystals are in a lot of Final Fantasy games. In standard Magic, I see. Okay. It's probably gonna start filling up though. Let's start organizing a little bit. Wait, I have to it's like a puzzle, whatever you just said. I don't quite understand what you mean. An art card. Here we go. Oh my goodness, I thought it was related to this card. Wow, that's actually incredible. What the heck? So now we have the art card of her, so we can have that side by side in the binder. Good job, Magic. You're learning. You're learning. Well, at least with this set. And of course, it's the original IP. So. Okay, I probably should hold it at like a mid-range. Either too far or too close. Final Fantasy 7 Reactor Town. Interesting. Well, Final Fantasy 9. It looks like there's some VDs in the background. Or like their style. Like a black mage, I believe. Dolls, wow. Oh dear. Sephiroth, you need to move. Put it up here. Final Fantasy 16. Oh wow, a traveling chocobo. I didn't know this was in here. That's interesting. Like the non-collector box version. Behind it. One of the summons in this version is Final Fantasy 16. I heard that Yu-Gi-Oh! Was going to be undergoing some changes, but I don't really keep up with it. Final Fantasy 7. I wonder why they chose this one specifically. Maybe it's because maybe Final Fantasy 7 is the one that really captured a wider audience, opening up the entire world of Final Fantasy through the experience of riding a chocobo in Final Fantasy VII. Have fun throwing those crowns. Yeah, a robust chocobo breeding and racing mechanic in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah. Another Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy 13. It's the holidays again. Final Fantasy 16. This one's full of a bunch of waifus. What the heck? Final Fantasy 11. I have to enhance. I wonder what the race is called in Final Fantasy 11. Are these like elf style individuals, but there appears to be like the human or whatever the normal types are. Crossover with Grand Blue Fantasy. Interesting. Wow, this part's wicked. Wow, and there's even a waifu up there? What the heck? Wow. Final Fantasy 6. Straight to the binder. He said fly spotted. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no, they're still hunting. Okay. It may still be around. It might get dealt with, so keep that in mind if it comes back. And we're talking about a bug, by the way. Nothing crazy. I love Quest. I play games all the time. Final Fantasy 10. If there's a duplicate, I'm not gonna say much and I'm just gonna move on. Oh, you're okay, Temporal. Wow, this one's amazing. Vincent. Talk about edgy. Final Fantasy 7. Vincent is so underrated. Like, what the heck? And I know they have the Dirge of Severus game, but that would be so wild to play that. It's like some sort of like retro game. Final Fantasy 13. Yes, Husbando, absolutely. It's also really interesting when you see like the female depiction of Vincent, like cosplay or fan art. Okay, and this is something that I really jumps out at me. I'm not gonna say all the titles for each card, so I'm gonna just kind of be quiet at times, just sort of enjoying the experience and focusing on it. So that Dirge was a first-person shooter. I actually thought it was third-person. I don't know. Yeah, they are pretty cozy. And I think that's the mode I'm in right now, is cozy. Maybe the game switched from third to first person, maybe the Dirge of Severus game. Yeah, vibing with the music. And hello, Shaw. I saw you all were talking about Headhunter challenges and Battlefield. I could probably help with that. Oh my, this is beautiful, what the heck? Stolen uniform from Final Fantasy 6. Wow. Oh my goodness, I see the bug flying around. It has returned. Just smash it right on the traveling chocobo. A variant hard card. Wait, are you talking about that one? Or the stolen uniform? Oh, okay. Yeah, the art is really spectacular. Final Fantasy 13, I thought that looked kind of familiar. I remember you playing areas like how here and work your way in. Vaporized, but I can't give it a name. I'm probably going. I mean, have you seen how I played Half-Life or Black Mesa? I think you know which route I would probably go. At least right now. No. Booster packs can have collector cards. Yeah, but I imagine the collector box and have cards that the normal play cannot, like certain variations. Tentacles, straight up tentacles, wait. What do we have going on here? What do we have? What little cultured, mischievous, little grinning tentacle monster, like, we have to enhance this. Okay. Whoa. Magic the Gathering. They allowed this. They let this through the system. I mean, let's look at this at a different angle. I mean, what the heck? You know, at first, I honestly was like, oh, this is just like, on to the next. But wow, this turned out to be like an amazing hit. What the heck? When it comes to artwork. Oh my goodness. Okay, putting the focus back. It's pretty cute. Very like magical, mystical. Yeah, healing magic. It's very nice. Oh, that's cool. It has each stage. Kiraga or Kiraga. Wild. Final Fantasy V. But this, I believe, carries over all the Final Fantasy games, maybe. A little black orb. Yeah, definitely. We pulled a waifu immediately. First thing right here. Literally, it couldn't get better than that. Or can it? Cosplay Lulu from Final Fantasy X. I'm not necessarily familiar with all the character names in that game. Very anime style Final Fantasy V. I see, Johnsy. This is definitely waifu territory. Yeah. See, the card. It's perfect. Just kidding. Of course, this is nice too. Wait, look at these large, like, demon entities behind them. What the heck? Okay. This is like the wholesome moment before they get surrounded. Wait, what am I doing? That one is the binder. Okay, Sephiroth. Okay, this is why Sephiroth is not my favorite character, Pay close attention to what they're doing right now. Literally reading. And based on their posture, they love what they're doing right now. They're like engrossed in it. They're having a very sensual moment with reading this pure pages full of text. So, no. Although I respect them as a husbando, and I enjoyed playing them in Super Smash Bros., I'm probably more of this individual who likes to wear dresses Okay, the bug literally just followed across everything you all are saying. The bug just stepped on chat. Edward Scissor, yeah, music. I mean, honestly, if you were to screen capture that movie and a screen capture of this for a moment, would it really be all that different? Yeah, Sephiroth could probably just be a scientist if they weren't so obsessed with like understanding themselves or feeling like I shouldn't have been born or why me or some dramatic story as to why they're probably all in their emotions. What is this? What the? Every magic set after this is just gonna be, opening a box of cardboard. This one has an opening, like, literal, like, it's peak. Final Fantasy 14. More reasons to play the game. Why? Why? And then there's this little bird on the back. Oh my goodness gracious. The binder. It'll be like filling up here soon. And quoting Battlefield 6 at the moment. Oh my goodness. She's reading. Okay, first off, absolutely gorgeous land, but the reason I picked it up though, like, wow, like the vibes, what the heck, but she can keep reading just like Sephiroth can keep reading, and altered things can still occur. So yes, it's they get the pass, basically. Okay, this forest is beautiful, like, what the heck? Oh my, it would be easy to put this in the binder, like, what? Okay, yeah, the binder. One day I'll be able to read. That's so funny. Oh, fantasy. Okay, I didn't sneeze, I'm laughing. Thinking about what you just said. One day I'll be able to read. And just thinking about the fact that sometimes it literally seems like maybe I don't read or don't know how to read because of some of the ways I play the games. And yet I read that comment. So, yeah, that was funny. Anyways. Oh my. Okay, what the heck? What the? Why did they have to? Why does that husbando have to be there? She deserves her own card. Like, she deserves her own card. What the heck? Hold on, I have something to show you. It should be safe for YouTube, I think. Okay. If you saw an earthquake a moment ago or a sudden shaking of the camera, please know that the bug is no longer with us. The bug has been exterminated. Okay, so wait, what the heck is the next one? What the heck? What the? This is Pete. Like, I can't even right now. Okay, so this is our work right here. The free trial ended. Okay. I believe safe for YouTube? I don't know. Possibly. So, since this card, she was not allowed to have her own card. I mean, I'm not gonna say that they didn't allow it, but realistically, the amount of sales that they would have gained if they would have done a card where this one individual character was allowed to have a card, a full art card, a normal common card, any variation of that. So since she, didn't, here you go. And what's funny is this is a binder of cards, but they're not trading cards. Unbelievable. Also, I stopped putting my cards in the binder with plastic sleeves. I'm now doing the approach of card in the binder, straight into the sleeve, like into the binder sleeve. And yeah, they may not be the safest in some ways, they're safer in other ways. However, they display much more clear. There's a little bit of a haze. They're more like in the pure window of the binder sleeve. So, yeah, it's been a nice adjustment. I mean, I know this is like has Bondo and everything, but I'm not interested in the binder. They had more of the edge. Okay, let's see this gorgeous card. What the heck? Unprotected. Oh my goodness, yeah. Crystal fragments from Final Fantasy 9. Wait, I need to adjust the zoom. Yeah, everyone has their own preferences for sure. And I actually really like the penny sleeve experience. Heck, I'm sure it's cool to have like the full top loader and have a binder that supports like top loaders. I bet that's really cool. This is incredible. This artwork is beautiful. Don't spill coolant on the binder, yeah. A summon. Wow, that's a crazy summon. Alexander. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, what? We have a combo here. But you can just make so many things cultured, things totally unrelated. That's kind of cute. Battle menu. Attack ability, magic, item. Final Fantasy 6. Duplicates we just slide on by. Oh, my Final Fantasy 13. What the heck? I don't know her name offhand, but very strong waifu, like, wow. Geek fantasy, yeah. I just have to start, like, I guess just, I don't want to throw them on top of each other, but I guess gently piling them up. It's been a while since I played like a bunch of magic in the binder. This is really incredible. Unknown characters early on until proven otherwise. That's pretty funny. That's Bondo from Final Fantasy 10. Oh my. Cloud. Even though it's haste magic. Final Fantasy 7. Kingdom Hearts. Oh my goodness, there's so many packs left. What the heck? That was the first wild. Yeah, that was. There you go, we got the Lalafell. Wow. It even looks like in-game graphics, which is really interesting. It may just be a drawing over it, I don't know. There has to be a squirrel? Well, actually, funny you mention that. I don't know if Bendover is here right now, but I recently purchased a Japanese Squirtle, like a really retro one. Like, I believe it says Pocket Monsters on the back. It's that old. Very cute. You know what? By the binder. In honor of Chauncey. Oh wow. We literally got a traveling chocobo. Like, yeah. Okay, the order is slowly starting to get more chaotic. But we're still being generally gentle though. That mountain is very nice. Yeah, Chauncey, that's part of why I almost didn't put it in the binder is I'm not that interested in that particular depiction of the Lalafell. I don't know if there are any more in this set. Chaos, yeah. And yeah, the cards are pretty cool. Although this one's like, you know, it's interesting. Just the blanket oil. Oh my. Are you serious right now? Tifa alert. For anyone not watching, Tifa alert. Tifa alert, literally in the title. More peak. I mean, this was peak that I wasn't even expecting. Like, I'm not that familiar. I've like, this is one of the few sets that I actually watched some openings of casually, but I honestly didn't really keep track of a lot of the artwork. I was more so listening. So this was like, I did not expect this at all. Man, wow. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII. You could see it's actually a different card in the Magic the Gathering game, but this has a redraw of it, like different artwork and name, but it's based on this other card. I wonder what that looks like, foil or something. Oh wow, Final Fantasy 13. Sarah, that's so awesome. Oh my goodness. I've been listening to so much of the Final Fantasy 13 music recently. Oh my goodness, Speak is just everywhere. What? What the heck? Unbelievable. You were putting the pizza away, the Tifa alert. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. This box opening is wow. Though a lot of it is because of the connections and understandings with some of this. Certainly it would be a little different. Like this one, I don't really, a few of them I'm not that connected to, but I do appreciate them for sure. But I really like some of them, despite not knowing the games much that they're from. So it's a good mix of ones you're familiar with and ones you may like. Either way. Every stream feels like it has its own story. Yeah, that is pretty wild. Oh wow, crystallized Sarah. Okay. Getting 2 of these cards would be really cool. Because you could display one side and then you could also display the other next to it. Really beautiful. Spoilers, yeah. That's pretty wicked. And then, it's just crossover. Oh my goodness gracious. Double waifu, wait, what who's the third one? It was probably Cloud. Double waifu with Husbando, who can also be a waifu. Or femboy, depends on how you take it. Yeah, our first Yuffie card in Aerith. Is it Aerith or Ares? I haven't seen their name written in a while or heard. Aerith, okay. Wow, more binder. They have chocobo hands. Very interesting. Robot soldiers. Final Fantasy V. Wait, which one? This one says Final Fantasy V. Oh, 15. Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you. I didn't see that. Other mark. Okay. Blueberry tentacles, like, wow. Dark Souls boss, sort of vibe. The cigarette named one. Pirate music, yeah. Well, speaking of pirates, like, Irvine is pretty like pirates. Wow. Straight to the binder. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 over there with like like tons of wild notes. Okay, I did hear about this one. Suplex. It's based on like the meme. I believe you explained it, Jossie, on Discord, I believe. Yeah, if you want to be carried by tentacles, you need that now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there are so many more packs. What the heck? It's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna lock in for a little bit. See what message. Wait, today is the channel birthday? What the heck is it? Let me see. Oh my goodness. I see. January 16th. Wow. Oh my goodness. Thank you, man, boss this. Although this exact experience hasn't been around necessarily for 5 years. It would be, you could say, like, more so 1 year. But yes, the channel has existed, like, for, like, 5 years. Art stable. Oh my goodness. And thank you, David and Seth. Yeah, and thank you for pointing that out, Temporal. That was very sweet. It's kind of wild. Time is an interesting thing. Adjusting the focus again. Thank you, Maggie. Oh my, I like the one penny, $9.99. Thank you, Bird. And also, thank you for moderators that came before and the current ones. The experience is really smooth. Not just because a lot of you are very kind and respectful. The moderators, though, really help create like a feeling for the experience, too. Well, Wyoming is a little like, nah, but okay, yeah, there's some chocobos in there. Oh my goodness, the filing is like ridiculous. If just the tree would have been foil, and then the chocobos, that would have been crazy. I could honestly see this being one of those cards where the non-foil sells for more, like for players and whatnot. It's cool, but I don't even want to put it in the binder. Wow. Yeah, again, another one where the foiling could be so much better. This is so lazy, let's be real. This style of foiling is like, wow. That's pretty cute. Over there with the lava fills. Okay, I got this card once before. Prior to opening this box, I've only ever opened one Final Fantasy booster pack. Maybe two, but for sure just one. And I got this card. It's interesting. From Final Fantasy 13. It's not something I want to put in the binder necessarily. Although artwork-wise, it is pretty like, wow. Yeah, maybe it gets a pass in there. Are you serious? Again, totally blocking. What the heck? But hey, still a win. Still a win. What the heck? Oh my. We got like the full art version. It's starting to look like that's on purpose. Oh, it is. I mean, remember the artwork, the placement, everything has an intention. Everything is approved and the artwork is made. Everything has an intention, a set of limitations given by the company. Or even the rights holders. But more than likely governed by the company. Like Wizards of the Coast or Hasbro. Thank you, Anthony. Normal and the variant, yeah, that's pretty cool. They both go in the binder. Water leg though, yeah, or skin in general, yeah. The onion knife for someone that wanted them earlier. Oh wait, is this from Crystal Chronicles? No, Final Fantasy 3, okay. That's right, there are no Crystal Chronicles in this set. Kind of like a magical waifu and avatar waifu. With his like body swirling around. Whoa. He's doing some crazy stuff. It's interesting, but not for the binder. There's already so many. What the heck? Stolen uniform, but the basic artwork, like we got the full art earlier, which is pretty neat. Oh, that's interesting, John. So you have a challenging class then, with like a super awesome in-game reward for the grind. Okay, lots of duplicates, which by now, yeah, we should start getting duplicates. For sure, like more of. That was Final Fantasy 11. Okay, let's take like a little 10 or 15-minute break. We are, I don't know if we're halfway through, but 1 moment. We still have quite a few left, but man, this music is awesome. Oh wow, yeah. Look at that. Anyways, okay. Enjoy like a little 10-15-minute break. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your break. We still have, like, a lot more packs to go. Halftime show is over. The binder, it's like I'm gonna fill an entire binder after this one. I see you, Chris. Your yeast is rising. Twenty or so binders. Wow, that's Bondo, for sure. Final Fantasy 14, what the heck? I like the different class weapons. Is that what is around? Just like the other one. How it has different class weapons around. Also, I'm gonna change the music. One moment. A dragoon weapon equipped. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh wait, this song is so cute, but I'm gonna change the genre of music. Okay, here we go. This one is really beautiful. It really is. Yeah, the katana. Or the samurai sword. And then treasure. Lo-fi angel to study or open cardboard. Then we have Sava's White House. Somewhere on here is a paper boat. And that's Final Fantasy 8. Whoa. Final Fantasy 2. Like David Bowie. I'm gonna have to refresh the browser. It's a flip card. The Lord, Master of Hell. Wow. Final Fantasy 10, a little bit of spoilers right there of the game that we will eventually play. Horrifying. Very blue red card, yeah. Interesting. Final Fantasy 4. We definitely have some. We have a waifu confirmed. Anyway, husbando over here. And a beautiful, like, dragon in the background. To the binder. Beep boop, boop boop boop. Okay. Final Fantasy 14. A paladin. Pretty interesting waifu. It'd be interesting to see if the shield moved or like a full art. That would be cool. It's not bad. I don't know if it's gonna go in. And the presentation of this artwork, it is quite nice, but not for the binder. Had to reload the page, yeah. Duplicate. This sounds like a fun power to use. Chauncey, I bet I would enjoy playing a paladin. I enjoyed tanking in World of Warcraft. That was fun. The healing was my main thing. That's very beautiful. Final Fantasy 14. A cloud in a dress card? There might be, I don't know. Very beautiful dragoon artwork, but oh my goodness, the foiling note. Wow, I bet that was a crazy fight in that game. What the heck? Final Fantasy 12. Dress Up Cloud is not in this set. Yeah, that makes sense. That would be like, wow, if Wizards ever approved that. Very interesting card. Final Fantasy 9. Feels like a spoiler. I don't know. There you go, the cactar. Yeah, binder. This music though. That boss back there, it took you half a day. Like 50 million HP? What the heck? That's incredible. Chauncey, I recall you saying that about the hunts. Like, spending more time on 12 doing hunts. Okay, very beautiful waifu card right here. That's gorgeous. A bunny girl. Final Fantasy 14. It's not called that, but you know. Yeah, Bruiser. The Final Fantasy games have a lot more going on than just the, like, typical things that people mostly know. Even beyond what I have played. The stage heal with lasers? That's interesting. Okay, what do we have going on here? Red mages. Is it rapier or rapier? Well, we gotta get a close-up on this. What is this card? No. This is very unique looking. It has like the Magic the Gathering vibe to it. Final Fantasy 1. Oh my goodness. So yeah, artwork that's not from the game, but it's based on the game. Like a modern interpretation. That is, wow. Okay. Half of the experience is just listening to the music. Not quite half, but it certainly has its moments. It really ties things together. Wow, I have like a whole pile of them. I see the road trip. That's pretty cool. A Plains card from Final Fantasy 15. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I see about the mages. Yeah, the long journey. And a card. Oh wow, the water crystal. Okay, so I was actually really pleased the first time, and I believe the only time I've opened a Final Fantasy pack. No, it was one of the two, maybe the second one. I got the dark one that has all of them. And I remember seeing John C get the full art version on Discord. And I was really pleased to get the non-full art version and surprised. And so it's in the binder. But to get a water crystal, that's pretty cool. Very beautiful. Final Fantasy 7. That's Bonda's. Yeah. Binding an in with binding peace. Yeah. Wow. Final Fantasy 10. The Turks, yeah. That one. That's definitely in the bundle area. At first, I wasn't too interested, but that's really beautiful. Okay, so I was eating ramen. Instant ramen. Final Fantasy 15. Okay, that makes sense. Discovered a new recipe. Oh my. I recall that a little bit from playing like a demo of that game. I remember her from Final Fantasy 14. A Murloc. Literally a Murloc. Oh my. Or Merfolk. Wow. Murloc is World of Warcraft. Oh my. All the same, really. Now I can actually see this card. The foil version was like insane and hard to see. It's an interesting framed card. Wait, they both are. Well, I guess they all are. Something about this card though, I guess it's the outer border. It seemed different, like it was framed different. Hearing this song is almost like nostalgic at this point. With the different streams. was principal too, yeah, that's true. And yeah, that city was pretty nice looking. Raise a chocobo. Side quest. Wow. Oh wow, a black chocobo. That's pretty cool. I'll put that in the binder. Okay, we have waifu over here. Ash, Princess of Dalmasca. Final Fantasy 12. We did get a squall, and I called him Leon at first, which was mild. Okay, definitely a waifu. Final Fantasy 9. Very pretty outfit. Straight to the binder. The binder is gonna be packed after this one. You Dragoons, Wyvern. Okay, something cultured, cornered by black mages. Wow, this card is so fiery. Oh my goodness, Jassy. Yeah, how do I have a stack of cards to be in? Yeah, I've thought about that sometimes, like building the stack of the excess cards, like off in the corner. An art card. Hello, Captain Brian. Oh wow, speaking of Squall. Oh my goodness, a straight up character card, what? I didn't even know this was a thing. And it appears a little like odd on camera, but that's pretty... That really stole the show in the Husbando area, what the heck? Although Tifa is over in the Husbando area, so yeah. The only angel in the set is Sephiroth. Wow. Ultima. That's pretty cool. That's funny. Black Orb. Yeah. Squall's like outfit is quite nice. Yeah, the Kefka firework was pretty nice. I really only know about that character because of this magic set and watching some things about it, about the character. Very beautiful summon. Primal Garuda. I guess if it doesn't have that little arrow, it's the flip card. I should know by now. Waifus again. Weapon spender. Final Fantasy 7. Yeah. It's like it. The chocobo ones are cute, but honestly, just too many. Too many. For me, at least. Definitely Final Fantasy 14. That's pretty cool. It's again another one that makes you want to play. Like, oh wow, groups of players and all that fun stuff. But then I don't know. I'm still hesitant to dive back into like MMOs. Beautiful claims card. Final Fantasy 12. Diamond Weapon, Final Fantasy 7, yeah. That's crazy. Whoa. Another Ultima card. That's Bondo. Oh wow, Fang. We have a flip card of her. From Final Fantasy 13. Oh wow, it's like a piece of something. Like one half, and then you get another half to complete it. It's pretty neat. A milled card. You are not alone. Beautiful. Final Fantasy 9. I see you, Black Lord. I'm not even sure what the name of that emoji is, because on YouTube you can't see like the emoji name. Maybe you can when you select it on PC, I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. They look like they're about to eat. Final Fantasy 4. Or 9. Final Fantasy 9. WT Angel look. Oh wow. Okay. Unexpected request. We have candles in the background. Very interesting. Waifu though? Yes. For the binder? Possibly. Decisions will have to be made. Very beautiful looking. Elgo, Master of Mimicry. Final Fantasy 6. Very beautiful opera love song from Final Fantasy VI. Wow, it's crazy when you see this card without the foiling. Now you can see the huge hips and the like sort of kawaii, almost like ears in a way. Even though they're like shoulder pads, they also kind of come off like their ears, kind of. Like Diamond Weapon is a little bit of life there. Final Fantasy X. Waifu. So many decisions at Chocobo. I'm glad you enjoy it, Blackboard. Nice. Angie from Overwatch. A nice foil. Actually hard to decide. It's like the non-foil version looks really good. Normally I say foil. Maybe foil just out of pure like rarity. Not that it really matters that much, but interesting. Lucas Stadium for the Blitzball, yeah, of FE10. It's a bit of a tough one. Not that it, is that important. I guess, oh my goodness, gorgeous. I guess, well, it is full art, but I don't know, I'm probably gonna I'll call down some of the cards to the ones that really mean more to me. So there'll probably be some that I put back. Gorgeous. Over there with Sephiroth. Oh wow, the gold saucer. Let's go. Final Fantasy VII. You see a face hugger in the floor, and that's so funny. Yeah, I could totally see it. Zack with the Buster Sword. You see the duplicates? Yeah. Oh wow. Amigo Zero. Oh my goodness, lightning, let's go. I may do a little bit quicker method with the further packs due to how many duplicates there are. Very happy about a lightning one. Lightning casting thunder. That is pretty funny. They could have literally just called it like lightning bolt, like the lightning bolt card. But thunder magic is pretty cool too. Oh, probably has the different stages of the thunder spell. Yeah, they do. That's a beautiful land card. Wow, that's very nice. Wow. Very strong Husbando material. Final Fantasy 16. That is really beautiful. I'd put that in the binder. Wow, Rufus Shenra, nice. I should play Final Fantasy 16. I've thought about it. I can't wait to play Final Fantasy 10. That's gonna be pretty interesting. Having a lot of cards is a really interesting experience. Yet it can be overwhelming too. But sometimes you just have to make decisions and just roll with it. And that could be said for a lot of things, but yeah, I'm not gonna put all these cards in the binder. Definitely a few are going to be put back. Oh my goodness gracious. That is so cute. What the heck? That's Bondo, kind of femboy vibe, possibly. I could be wrong. Maybe not. Maybe waifu. Oh, okay, thank you, Dorothy. Wow. Final Fantasy 8. Wait, is someone literally right there? Oh, I thought someone was like on their legs or something. Yeah, the train from the suplex one. A lot of cardboard. It is. And plastic. Plastic and cardboard. Waste a basic land. That's interesting. I'm guessing that can be any land. Very cute. Oh, this is the normal version of the Crystal Fragments card. Generates colorless mana or mana. Nice. That's fun. Chocobo Racetrack from Final Fantasy VII. It feels weird sifting through them like this, but it also feels necessary. I think, yeah, I already pulled that one for Sephiroth. Especially with the volume that we're dealing with. And that not all of them will be feeling to me. We have some cards that have Yuffie on it, but not a full Yuffie card. All the duplicates and like the bulk go straight back into the box and on a shelf. In case you wondered. Magi. Wow, that's pretty fun. Final Fantasy IX. They have a pretty interesting character design. I'm sure a lot of cultured stuff related to the tale. Yeah, fun design. Oh, beautiful. Our first appearance of Yuna from Final Fantasy X. Hello, Tifa, Wild, Barrett. Yeah, sure, a little bit of Tifa. The stairs. And it's okay, enjoy the cozy time. Oh wow, beautiful artwork. Getting me even more excited to play Final Fantasy X. Wow. Yeah, cinema for sure. Oh wow, this is actually a beautiful version of the foil of Sarah. Wow. Innova. Oh my goodness. Step aside, Farah. Wow. Nice, Lucy, and congrats on that. I'm not that familiar with Genova, but That's the first time I've seen like artwork like that of Genoa. I haven't really seen too much of them. Tifa's limit break. Wait, where is Tifa in this? Oh my goodness, she's right there. Hold on. There she is. Amazing. What the heck? Wow. You can see this one a little bit better not being foil. And we got Leon from Resident Evil again. Oh, rough. Wow. It has to be rough. Like, we're back in Dark Souls. At the Rat Rave. Wow. That's a very nice art card that I can get next to the other one of them. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, there is a waifu in that one. And Squall, but I'm not sure. Probably gonna be a little bit more picky about what goes in the binder. Going through the duplicates. You still need a mount. Is there a mount here? Oh, this flying one. Wow. Okay, Dark Souls 1. Like the Sun City or whatever it was called. In Forbidden Holy Ground from Diac 5, or the Diac series. Also, this could be in the DLC or that artwork area. Not the DLC, but when we went into the painting in Dark Souls 1. Oh wow, literally says holy. Okay, different artwork of Sephiroth, looking nice with their sword. Orlando, yeah. We have like a furry waifu. Lightning again. Oh, you're okay, Bird. You've gotten so many cards. I'm gonna have to do the purge by the end. A gold stamped heart card. Very interesting artwork. It is pretty nice. Wow. Especially the dragon in the back. Really adds to it. I have gotten some of each of those characters. Or maybe. Boiled ramen. The lower half again. Wow, this is crazy looking. Final Fantasy 14. Spoiler, yeah. I noticed quite a few of the last card in a lot of these packs that had this little chip on the border right there. Wow, that's a pretty cool sword. I remember that character. Final Fantasy 15. Marked card, oh yeah. Vespandolia. That's pretty cool, the campaign. Okay, we have waifu card. Eject. Interesting. Yeah, the fly has revenge by taking a bite out of the card. That's pretty funny. Yeah, you'd play like a slice of life version of Final Fantasy 15 if they had it. That's pretty neat. Copy. Wow. Talk about the aura farming, what the heck? Hugo. Lupka. Final Fantasy 16. Wow. On to the next. Wow. Final Fantasy 14. This looks like the Calamity. That's pretty neat. Final Fantasy 5. Goodness, there's so many good choices in this. In the binder, like, my goodness, even that one. Instant again. Last 5 packs. Here we go. It has been a pleasure opening up the Final Fantasy's booster box with you all. I know I will probably purge a few that I won't put in the binder, but of what we have gotten has been phenomenal. Oh my goodness. The full art to put with it, let's go. My favorite card. I picked up some pace after like a little break. What the heck do we have going on here? This is so beautiful. Exploring on your cards, yeah. What a beautiful piece of artwork from Final Fantasy 5. Probably a spoiler. Really gorgeous. What the heck? Yeah, the music has been nice. Wow, a couple summons. Yeah, I thought that was the same character. I remember in Final Fantasy 14 fighting this boss, I think, in this sort of similar setup. Oh, Taran. Yeah, a lot of crossovers for sure. Battle on the big bridge boss fight. Yeah, I've done that one. Of course, it was, very easy for everyone because people are very familiar with the, where we started. Beautiful. Another beautiful piece. That's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. What the heck? More gorgeous artwork. Sephiroth, Abel's soldier. Stunning. Wow. And a traveling chocobo, like, that's wild. You really, like, beautiful homes. Samurai's katana, I mean, even this is beautiful. Wow, Shiva. Yeah, the packs did not disappoint. Yeah, this was a very strong set. Final 3 packs, okay. 1, 2, or 3. Which one should we do first? 1, 2, or 3? I guess I could have done a literal poll, but yeah. I don't know if moderators can set that up. I've seen a lot of 3s. Okay, 3. The 2 is really close, so that will be the other one. So we'll do 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness gracious, what is this beautiful artwork? Final Fantasy 2. Wow. Very nice. And he has Bondo action. Spoiler, yeah. Final Fantasy 14. Cute little chocobo. This is such a Magic the Gathering card right here. Little waifu. And Squall. The music goes well at the end, yeah. That's your favorite, no bias. Yeah, I can see why. Aesthetic Rex. Oh my goodness, cute. I honestly think if I played Final Fantasy again, I may want to be one of the cat ones. Wow, that's a pretty interesting one. Final Fantasy 12. Now, if they could have done a very similar full art of the rabbit character, I can't remember her name. I don't really know her name actually. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty nice. It says Bondo, full art. Maybe, oh wow, Vivi. You. Ended up getting the Vivi. Very nice outfit. Final Fantasy 15. Oh wow, super cute. Felix there. Found Final Fantasy 4. Limousine design. Oh my, wow. Final Fantasy 8. Very beautiful. Duplicates. Wow. Okay, last pack, here we go. Wow. Okay, we got the car. Wow. David Bowie again. That's pretty cute. Okay. It looks like, well, it looks like that is it. Pretty nice. My goodness. I hope you all enjoyed your time. Okay, the models they're like super good. I have tested the newest Avatar version, the update, and there were no notes, nothing that needed to be fixed, at least on desktop mode, but now I will switch to VR, and test it out there. In the band model, which that's not the name I'll go for, but that one has 3 notes currently that I'm going to be fixing. But it is also coming along nicely. Okay. Take care, everyone. Yeah, maybe Battlefield later, possibly. Well, I may work on those things. Who knows? Okay. Take care, everyone. And thank you for the bacon. Wait, I just realized our alerts turned off. Oh my goodness. Alerts were literally hidden. I apologize about that. Oh my. Sorry about that. Okay. I hope you all have a super comfy time. We didn't get a full art. Oh, we did get a full art, Tifa. Not necessarily a character one, but still. We achieved the Tifa pool, and that is awesome. Okay. I'll see you around. Take care.